Rarely in modern history has a country confronted so many active fronts at once. In Gaza, rockets and ground battles continue. Along the Lebanese border, tensions with Hezbollah threaten escalation. And in the background, the long shadow war with Iran is becoming increasingly visible. For decades, Israel and Iran have been locked in a conflict that rarely appeared on maps. A hidden war of intelligence operations, cyber attacks, and regional proxy battles. But today, that shadow war may be stepping into the open. How did Israel and Iran become such bitter enemies? Surprisingly, Israel and Iran were not always enemies. In fact, for nearly 3 decades after Israel's creation in 1948, the two countries quietly maintained a strategic partnership. Iran, under Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, was one of the few Muslim-majority countries that maintained relations with Israel. The two nations cooperated in trade, intelligence sharing, and even military development. Iran supplied oil to Israel. Israeli experts helped Iran with agricultural and technological development. In the complex geopolitics of the Cold War, both countries saw themselves as partners against common regional threats. But that alliance would not last. Everything changed in 1979. The Iranian Revolution overthrew the Shah and replaced the monarchy with an Islamic republic led by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. The new regime rejected Western influence and adopted a strongly anti-Israel ideology. Israel was now labeled an illegitimate state and a symbol of Western power in the Middle East. Diplomatic relations were cut. Former allies became ideological enemies almost overnight. From that moment onward, the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East began to shift dramatically. Instead of direct military confrontation, Israel and Iran began fighting a long and complex proxy war. Iran expanded its influence across the region by supporting armed groups opposed to Israel. In Lebanon, Iran backed Hezbollah. In Gaza, Iran supported groups such as Hamas. Across Syria and Iraq, Iranian-aligned militias grew stronger. Israel responded with its own strategy. Airstrikes targeted Iranian positions in Syria. Intelligence agencies conducted covert operations inside Iran. Cyber warfare and sabotage increasingly became tools of conflict. Over the years, several Iranian nuclear scientists were assassinated in mysterious attacks. Critical nuclear facilities experienced unexplained explosions and cyber disruptions. The conflict was intense, but largely hidden from public view. One of the biggest drivers of tension between Israel and Iran is Iran's nuclear program. Iran insists its nuclear program is for peaceful energy purposes. But Israel fears that Tehran could eventually develop nuclear weapons. For Israel, a nuclear-armed Iran would represent an existential threat. In 2015, a major international agreement known as the Iran nuclear deal attempted to limit Iran's nuclear activities. However, the United States withdrew from the deal in 2018, and tensions quickly escalated again. Since then, accusations, sanctions, and covert operations have intensified. For decades, the conflict remained indirect. But recent events suggest the situation may be changing. Airstrikes, missile launches, and retaliatory attacks have increasingly brought the two countries closer to direct confrontation. Military operations involving regional allies and global powers have further complicated the situation. The United States, a key ally of Israel, has also become deeply involved in the region's security dynamics. Iran, meanwhile, continues to strengthen its regional network of allies and militias. Each new escalation raises a critical question. Is the Long Shadow War finally turning into an open conflict? The rivalry between Israel and Iran is not just a regional issue. It has global implications. The Middle East is home to some of the world's most important energy routes and oil supplies. Any large-scale conflict could disrupt international trade, energy markets, and geopolitical stability. For countries across the world, including major energy importers, the stakes are enormous. What happens in this region rarely stays confined to it. For more than 40 years, Israel and Iran have fought a silent battle across the Middle East, a conflict defined by ideology, power, and strategic influence. But as tensions continue to rise, the world may be witnessing a dangerous turning point. If the Shadow War becomes a direct war, the consequences could reshape the entire region and beyond. If you found this breakdown insightful, subscribe to UpNext Network for more deep dives into global events, geopolitics, and the forces shaping our world. Because sometimes, the most important stories are the ones unfolding behind the headlines.